Okay, so here's what I mean by exploration when we're doing this exercise. This was the thing that was kind of like making me crazy when I was making the other lessons, because this is really important for developing understanding of how the notes work on the guitar, and for developing freedom of expression, and for being able to innovate and take advantage of how cool and magical the guitar is. So I was just really anxious to show this to you and make it part of the exercises, but I think it's best to first learn the exercises in a straightforward way. And really the best thing about these kind of exercises is once you get the sound, and once you can identify that sound, then you go exploring and you get creative about finding that sound in different places. That's what the experts will tell you about being able to have some freedom of expression with the guitar, especially for improvising, is you learn a sound, you learn a lick or a melody, and you play it in as many places as possible. So let's take that principle and look at this very simple exercise of 1, 2, 1. So 1, 2, 1. And by exploring, what I mean is you can make that sound in different ways. Let's notice that if I play this sound here, it sounds the same. This is the 6th string, 5th fret. It sounds the same as 5th string open. Ah, la. So if I were to play, think of this as a micro song. A song that goes like this. There's only 2 notes in our micro song. If I wanted to play that song, I could play it like this. Or I could get that 2nd scale degree on the 5th string. I could play. Can you see that? Let's go back just a little bit more so you can see everything. This is all 6th string, and this is using the 5th string for the 2nd. Okay, that's a big hint, and I will encourage you, if what we did before, well, just if you're ready for more, if you're ready to go exploring. Let's see. That sort of thing is going to keep happening. And that's really what I love about these exercises, is when I start finding new ways to make the same sound. Just give you one more hint. I really want to leave it up to you to go exploring. But if we do that same exercise starting on the C note, you don't have to remember that it's C. But if I'm starting here, and this is my exercise or my micro song, I could get that sound by going up here. Or instead of going here, I could play the 4th string open. Let's see, there we go. The only trick for me is making sure you can see everything. And there's some interesting things will happen. You might get a little tripped up when you get up closer to the 3rd and the 2nd string, but that's really, I really think that's what these exercises are for on every instrument, is to kind of bump into those little puzzles when you're practicing, figure it out. That little brain process that it took to figure it out is really good for developing your brain. And then at first we figure those things out slowly, and then they become more automatic. And you'll be amazed as your brain develops, things that were slow at first become really fast later. It's cool when that happens, and that's happened to everyone. Since this is a short lesson, I'll go on to explain just, there's all kinds of things that are difficult at first, but later on they're automatic. Like if you ever learned how to drive a clutch, your younger ones might not know what I mean, but most of you are my age or older, and at first it's hard, and then later it's just automatic. Oh, putting on earrings. I used to have to look in the mirror to put on earrings, but now, see, I don't even have to think about it. I can do it while I'm teaching guitar. The clasp on a necklace, and let's see, let's do another guy one. Maybe, well, I don't mean to be sexist about this, but if you work with tools, you know, there might have been things that were tricky at first, but or like putting on a watch. You know, when it's new, it's tricky, but after you've done it a few dozen times, then it gets easier. Okay, so and the next and for those of you who have followed these lessons, the previous my previous attempt to teach these online, I'm going to try in the next lesson to cover exercise number 2 and 3, so we can kind of get on with it and get into the new stuff that we didn't cover before. Okay, well, I'll see you then, and thanks for liking and subscribing, and have fun going exploring. Bye.